Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be covering some of the mods that caught my eye which came out in the month of June. If you think I have missed a mod, come tell me when I'm live on Twitch, link is in the description, or drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. Probably the largest release this month is the new 2.0 update for Perk based artifacts. This is good since, as I explained in a recent video, most of the artifacts aren't worth using. Now, a lot of the artifacts have been made better or given a special ability. Multiple artifacts can now be held in your hand and thrown like a grenade. Some examples are the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which when thrown creates an area of effect that if you stand in will reduce your damage taken. Perks that didn't work before, like the Sandstone, which is meant to infuse your gun when stepping into an anomaly, now work and are simpler as you now only need to drag the item onto your weapon. There are also a lot of visual changes such as a timer showing you how long left an artifact works, or the Phantom Star which now changes your vision when you're invisible. This update will actually make me consider using some of the artifacts instead of writing most of them off as useless. Currently, the mod does not work entirely with Gamma, but will be added soon. On to a few weapons now, and first is the 10mm auto ecosystem. As mentioned in a recent video, this mod adds 20 new weapons chambered in 10mm, a popular round in the Fallout series. The 10mm round is added with the FMJ, HP and AP variants, which are all stronger than the 9mm counterparts, but are still pistol rounds, so their effectiveness is limited. The mod also comes with a suppressor for the 10mm guns and 3 upgrade kits, as well as magazine support and NPC loadout integration. This mod is great at adding multiple weapons which fill the gap between pistols and assault rifles. Next is the IMI Uzi submachine gun. This gun is chambered in 9x19 and is a fairly low tier gun. It can attach decent scopes, but the combination of the weak ammo and low accuracy means that this gun is okay against low tier enemies, but not much else. I feel that if this gun was 45 ACP, or could be rechambered to it, then the gun would be a lot better, and might actually be useful against mutants in the late game. Otherwise, the model and animations of this gun are great, and the gun fits very well into the game. Very similar to the Uzi is the Agram 2000, another 9x19 SMG with low accuracy. Unlike the Uzi, this gun can't attach sights, but it is much smaller than it, so can fit in the melee or vision slot, and makes for a decent backup weapon. Honestly, if you use HP rounds in this gun, it can be quite an effective mutant killer. Again, the model and animations are high quality. The Automag Pack adds 2 new pistols to the game, both chambered in 357. This is a bit odd considering the guns are meant to shoot 44, but I get that it doesn't add a new caliber to prevent clutter. These 2 pistols are very damaging but don't have much penetration. This makes them good against low tier stalkers and mutants, but not armored stalkers. Being very similar to the Desert Eagle, I could definitely see myself using these as I already use the Deagle a lot. Last new gun I'll be covering is the M3A1 Grease Gun. Chambered in 45 ACP, this is another low tier gun. The accuracy is low and the fire rate is very low, especially for an SMG. At least 45 ACP is fairly strong, especially Hydra Shock. But this gun is also quite easy to find, being on low tier bandits, renegades or clear sky. So at least it's accessible. Once again, this gun has custom animations and models which are really good. On to a few reanimations now. Take a look. If you think there's a lacking variety of grenades in the game, then you can install the Stick Grenades mod. Like the name suggests, this mod adds 3 new German World War II stick grenades. 2 grenades are anti-personnel, meaning they can be thrown far but have a shorter blast radius. The other one is an anti-tank grenade which cannot be thrown as far but has a massive explosion radius. These grenades are a great addition to your arsenal, however, remember, you have access to these grenades but so do the enemy. If you have ever got annoyed at having to hover over every single weapon or armor to see the individual part durabilities, then Udjan's Items UI improvements is for you. In fact, this mod does a lot more than just that, all focused on quality of life. Firstly, like I said, there'll be additional bars above the condition bar on weapons and armor displaying the conditions of each part inside the item. The mod also adds the condition as a number above the condition bar, as the bar is typically misleading and hard to figure out what the actual condition value is without checking. For readable notes or maps, this mod will add text onto the icon to display whether you already read it or not. And finally, the name of the ammo will be displayed on the icon. This mod is constantly being updated, so may have additional features by the time you're seeing this. Otherwise, this is a great quality of life mod and will definitely save some time in the long run. Another great change from Alpha Line is the improved equipment icons. This mod does a lot, so I'll only cover a few of the main things now. In general, the mod adds text to almost every item, which provides useful information on what type of item it is. For example, on armor, it will display what faction the armor belongs to and the repair kit class. On mutant meat or hides, it will display which mutant it came from, and on meds, it will display what type of limb healing it will provide. Again, this is only a small part of the mods, and I highly recommend checking it out. Next is yet another amazing mutant replacements by Kind's piece, and this time it's for Boars. These new models and textures are extremely high quality while still maintaining a Boars aesthetic. The mod comes with multiple texture resolution options for all types of computers, as well as multiple texture variants for Boars. Overall, this is a great mod to improve the look of mutants in the game. Next up is a very simple but important mod, Mute Controller's Tinnitus. Like most people, I quite like keeping my hearing, so having them blown out by a high-pitched ringing noise when inside of a controller can be quite annoying. This mod will remove that ringing noise. A very simple mod, but a must-have. So that was some of the mods that I picked out in the month of June. If you thought there was a mod missing, come tell me when I'm live, link is in the description, or drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for future content. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.